I was 223 yesterday, flat. Also, my left heel is in a lot of pain. Might have to go to the hospital for that one. Other than that, I don't know. I'm enjoying the exercises. I'm getting to the rhythm of this. Ate nothing yesterday because the shrimp went bad, so I pretty much just ate like 3 eggs, some celery. Let's weigh.
No way. Oh, no way. Oh, screw you.
2 freaking 20. I mean, I know I didn't eat anything at all, but wow. 220.8. So, I can finally say I've reached my goal. Now, I'm going to leave a little bit of editing. So this part, I'm not going to chop out. I'm just going to, no editing on this part. I'm going to let this go because I've been chopping out a lot of my extra talk because I just don't like to be unentertaining. But this was the first goal. 220 was the first goal. We have now made it to the supposed goal. Back at the start of this month, back on the 5th of August, I wanted to get down to 220 because I thought 220 would be a bit closer to not being overweight. And then I looked at my BMI chart and I realized, oh crap, that is literally 40 pounds away from not being overweight. So that is, or excuse me, 40 pounds overweight. So that I realized, oh, never mind. Nope, we're completely wrong on that. So 220 was a goal because when I was about 220, maybe 215-ish, I thought I was skinnier. But that could have been a whole situation with the locks, how they were sitting and everything else. And I just don't remember having much belly. But having, some extra, fat going on up here and then having a belly, I don't know. Now that I'm 220, yeah, I still see a big problem with that. So this is exciting, though, because I finally made it to my first goal. I mean, I lost 3 pounds in one day. That's insane. I mean, but again, I ate nothing. Like, again, 3 eggs and like some celery. That's nothing for the stomach. Absolutely used that whenever I worked out. And it's not like I came back from working out. And I was really hungry and I had to eat an egg. So that was a difference. I actually had to come back and I was like, as soon as I got done, settling down, I had to give me an egg. That was not in an emergency case where I had to eat something. It was a fact that I had to eat something that was going to shut my stomach up because it was yelling. So that's okay. As long as it's about just shutting my stomach up and not eating something. So it was what it was. I'm glad I only ate those eggs that day. I mean, I'm not going to just alternate and be like, some days I'm just not going to eat anything. Like, no, that was just because my shrimp was bad. And, yeah, I mean, because every time I would eat it, my stomach would just go, I mean, I would just get, that before you throw up and your stomach's like, coming up with this kamehameha and it's taking all the energy away from you, the rest of your body. And then just, and it just makes you throw up without your say, even though it's your body and you literally control it. And it still does this regardless. I don't understand bodies. Our bodies involuntarily do things. It's insane the fact that like there's so much background work in our bodies that's constantly going on that it's so automatic that we can't even stop it. Anyway, so I'm super excited about that. That has brightened my day up. I hit 220. I'm super excited about that. Man. And I keep thinking about eating Bojangles. I'm not even joking. I imagine these things. Again, there's a voice in my head that just says, man, some Bojangles would be really good right now, wouldn't it? That's it. But it's like again, if you're in boot camp and you're like thinking of, wow, I sure would love some whatever, my favorite restaurant or whatever, my favorite little fast food. Like Bojangles isn't the best thing ever, but I don't know. I just have a craving for it. But either way, it's like you sitting inside of a boot camp and you're saying that, and you literally can't do that. You physically cannot do that. You literally can't. You can't. Like if you try to hop a fence or something like that and go MIA, yeah, you're gonna end up in jail. Or no, well, I don't need to end up in jail, but you get out of boot camp. Either way, I don't know. I'm not gonna really go into too much detail there, but because I mean, I don't know. Semantics, you know. Some people, all right, well, you can actually get it. You can if you wanted to. Like, okay, I mean, yes, but I don't want to say jail because this isn't jail. I'm not putting myself in jail. This isn't like, it's not like the worst. I have plenty of TV and a good AC and I could, you know, a computer and a car that I can go, like, so it's not jail where I'm like putting myself inside of a room and I can only eat like drink water or something like that. This is not jail. This is this boot camp where I can still do things. I still need to be able to function. But either way, this is a long one, but it is what it is. I'll let it go. I'll let it ride because, like I said, no editing on this one. Give myself a little break here too, to be able to actually talk a little bit and actually like let my motor mouth run this time. Because again, like I said, I chop a lot of these things out, but this was okay because I had made it to this point. I'm gonna reward myself with letting me talk a little bit because we made it to a freaking goddamn a goal. You know, your boy's at 220 now. Your boy ain't 240. Your boy is 220. So literally lost 20 pounds. Lost 3 pounds in one day. That's crazy. Was not expecting that at all. Actually, this microphone needs to stay like this far away. I keep forgetting how sensitive this thing actually is. With that being said, I mean, I do feel a little lighter. Again, my heel is messed up. I don't know what's up with that. I might have to go to the hospital to get that checked out. See like a little x-ray on this, something like that. Let them tell me whatever the heck I did or need to fix up on that. But it does. I don't feel it when I work out. Like this focus mode, so I don't feel it. So that's good. I don't want anything to stop me from working out though. That's just so freaking important. Like, I'm not going to say I would die for this weight loss, but it's kind of close to that. Like, I haven't really checked in on health officials to see whether or not I should continue this. The weight's going away like it needs to. And I mean, again, I got to the point where I'm fucking serious about this shit. Like, it's kind of like, you got to go a little crazy for this kind of stuff. Not gonna say you have to. There's a way to balance it, but I don't know. Losing weight's not, especially when you're trying to lose 60 pounds. Yeah, that's not something that you just wake up one day and you're like, yeah, you know what? I guess I could throw away 60 pounds. I guess I could. No, you got to be crazy for that shit. And I absolutely am. I'm actually like so insanely dedicated to that. It's not even funny, but it's because my car is also not in a state where I can drive it around and, you know, be places and having money in my pocket and stuff like that. So it's like a perfect boot camp because I actually can't do anything regardless. So it's just a perfect storm for me to just bunker down and work out. With that being said, for the second time, that's it. I'm excited. Although I did watch this video, so like I was messing around with like AI, or not AI, but I took a picture of myself shirtless and I was about to like send it to my other phone. And when I was about to do that, my freaking phone has this Galaxy has a Bixby. I hate Bixby. I also hate AI art. Well, they both teamed up. And so when I clicked on my picture and I clicked on the stupid feature and I didn't know what Bixby's extra little dumb feature was. I clicked on an accident. It brings up this picture of me, but AI art with like a freaking 6-pack. And I'm like, wow, thanks. I'm trying to get normal weight, not a freaking 6-pack. it messed me up. It really did. It messed me up so bad. And it's been sticking to me like glue. Like, I sure don't have that. I don't even think I'm going to have that when I'm done with this. I think that's what women want. I know it's not supposed to be about the women. I know. But you know what? Look, a man who's been basically single this entire for 4 years. I mean, I've had women come in and out, this and that, but none of them stayed around for past a year, so I don't count it. For a man that's been single for that long, yes, obviously I'm not doing this for women, but some of this is for women, and I think about that. I think about what they want. It is what it is. We could all sit here and try to lie to ourselves and act like we don't need women, or act like, dating is not necessary. It's not a necessity for a human being. Literally, our body is some of our body is constructed literally for that very reason. So my needle is definitely in that direction sometimes, and that's just an important thing. And I hate that, but hey, it is what it is. I need a woman. I don't need to be there with a woman and with a 6-pack beer. I need to have a 6-pack. I'm not working for a 6-pack. I'm not. I literally don't care. I'm not gonna. I care. Obviously, it hurt me, but it did. It really did. It got me. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing. But I notice this left side is a lot less fat, and the right side feels different. I don't know. My arms are different sizes. Like I said, I let this one go. So this is what happens when I just let myself talk. But I don't know. That's what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. These videos don't get literally any views regardless. I was gonna post these on Instagram or TikTok or something like that. Something where I knew I could get some quick engagement, because I keep seeing people about these workout things, and I'm like, I'm doing that. But I did that on TikTok so many times. Hey, I do art. Hey, I do skits. I can do that, and I post my stuff, and the views are. So I'd rather not. I'd rather not have my freaking pride shafted by stupid Instagram and TikTok's algorithm. I'd rather just. I could make these shorts though. I could make these YouTube shorts. But anyway. With that being said, for the third time and last final time, that's it. I'm done. Done yapping. I made it to 220. First goal completed. Yeah! Next goal. Next goal is obviously, before I go, next goal is obviously 200. It's technically 190, 199. Because I just can't wait to say I'm not 200 pounds anymore. So obviously that's my next goal. It is the 18th of April. We started on the 5th at 240, and it is now the 17th. Now I'm 220 pounds. That's insane. I mean, again, 3 pounds in one day. Some days I lost 3 pounds. Some days I lost 2.8 pounds. Some days I lost 1.8 pounds. Some days I lost 0.6 pounds. It's going to do what it does. I'm not expecting every single day to lose that amount of weight. Shoot, one day I even gained muscle. And that went from 225 to 225.2, which was very upsetting. But I understood how this goes. I wasn't too upset because it was it's weight. It's muscle weight. But I'm not trying to gain muscle right now. I don't care about that. I literally just want to see the scale go down. I don't care about the muscles. I don't. It is what it is. 200 pounds is my next goal. Technically, 199 pounds is my next goal, technically speaking. So let's work for that. Let's do it. We got this. See you in the next video.